Alrighty. Doing a pull day. So, like I said, that doesn't matter. Pull day. Start off with weighted pull-ups. What I'm trying to do is see if I can get stronger by doing more reps, less weight. So I can't. So I'm going to try and stick to around 8 to 6 reps instead of doing 5 or 3 even sometimes. So we're going to try and do it that way. Okay. 10 to warm up. Then we're going to do 8 with the plate. Then another 8 with the plate at the 25. And then go for one more 8 with 25 and a 10. Let me go grab a 10. Actually, never mind. It'll be straight. Alright. I hope this is actually coming. This right now the mic is running underneath my neck, so don't think it's actually picking up audio good that way. So I think putting it towards the chest is probably a bit better. What I've noticed is when I'm talking up, this video the sound quality is different than when I talk down. But your head isn't usually like this; it's usually up. So I don't know the best place to put the mic right now. Excuse me. Okay. I should that thing. Okay. See, it's a lot easier doing over here because you can just stand and set your wrists up instead of like hanging by one arm while you set up the other one. It's way easier and more accessible. I guess it matters less since I'm not using as much weight, but it still matters. Honestly, I don't even need these, but if I could take my forms out of it, I guess it's probably for the best. Uh, that is, that's not that felt bad, but I don't know. I think my shoulders are still a little sore from the shoulder day. When I did uh, the pec deck was open, so I did standing read up flies with dumbbells, and they've been pretty cooked since then. So honestly, might just do them that way again today instead of doing reverse pec deck and doing lateral raises. Because when I hit them that way, I'll set my laterals, my medial delt pretty good. But Um, but, but that still could be that they weren't isolating the rears all that well. We'll see. Now I definitely also feel like I got nothing to talk about. Nothing interesting is happening. Well, that's a lie. There's a flood in Florida. That's pretty sad. Uh, I saw this dude. I saw a meme of some dude running in the rain, which I get that. Like it's raining, no days off, that type of stuff. But I don't know. When it comes to life and limb, we should probably take it a little bit easy, just to be on the safer side. But I also guess at the same time, like some people are generally used to this. Like disasters happen, and if you live in an area where it's common, there is some level of like familiarity with it. So I don't think people that choose to like stay in areas like that, even expose themselves to it, aren't necessarily like dumb. Like I can understand wanting to be where your home is. That's like if there's an invading kingdom, do you flee or do you stay and fight? And yeah, you can't necessarily fight the storm, but you know, it's kind of a stand your ground kind of thing. Because it doesn't necessarily mean like it's an instant death sentence, but it is like a what's it called? It is like a major inconvenience if you survive. Like your house is somewhat okay because someone does have to come and rescue you after that. And I saw some people complaining that, especially this one lady, she said she was stubborn and she didn't leave. But now she's like requesting for help, and then people are saying that because of her now, some poor like service members have to go and save her. I kind of see both sides of the argument. First part of the argument's like, well, they signed up for their job, so like that's their job. She's not the one putting them in danger. But at the same time, it's like if you sign up to go fight to be in the army, and they send us overseas to fight in wars, like that doesn't necessarily mean like oh it's your job to go fight in wars. So it doesn't matter how many wars we send you to. Like it should still be things that make sense. I think that anyone they'd have to save, anyone that didn't leave, they're there for a reason. So, sure, she said she was being stubborn, but I'm sure she had more reasons than she just didn't want to go. So, I guess that would justify her staying. But the fact that anyone is still there is proof that, like, people had their reasons to stay, whether they were bigger or smaller. Not everyone flees in the face of, like, adversity. I can understand some people saying, like, oh, I want to see what happens. And then, of course, adjusting for what happens. Not everyone, like, always just takes things on their face. Even if it's always life saving. Nothing wrong with seeing for yourself. Like they say, fuck around and find out. So she found out, and now she's asking for help. I see nothing wrong with that. Oh shit. That's fine, I guess. I'm also doing like a wider grip, hit more shoulders and upper back. I think it's definitely a weaker. I haven't definitely. I haven't. I think it definitely is a little bit harder to pull that way for sure. It doesn't feel bad. Yeah, prayers out to everyone in Florida. Not even just in Florida, but like I'd say also a property in Florida. It's very upsetting. Loss of life and the loss and the billions of dollars of damage there would be. So very unfortunate. Okay, short rest and then the last set. I'm really like I don't even know, man. Like I said, I ain't got nothing. I just got to watch the workout. I guess most of these days, I don't even. I just be looking at memes on Instagram, watching anime, and every now and then I'll work on some data analytics stuff. But not too often. It's like whenever I have the time. Not even whenever I have the time. Whenever I have the drive to do it. So a lot of these days, not on like some sad stuff, but I'm just tired. I guess a bit of it is from working. Of course, a bit of it is from staying up later than I should. But I'm tired. Working out 5 days a week or 5 days with one day off, so about 6 days, depending on the schedule. Probably doesn't help. I don't mind. I feel like as long as I direct energy to something, and something at least kind of productive, I should be fine. So every day isn't like an absolute win where I work on working out, I work on data stuff, I work on applying to jobs. But some days are still pretty decent. I think I saw a post where it's like you want to set your minimum floor or the floor for how you want a day to go, and then you want to set a ceiling for how you want a day to go. So you want to define what your 10 out of 10 day or performance would look like. Then you want to define like what your minimum, but still like passing would look like. So I'd say no matter how tired I get or feel, I still do what I need to do for it to be considered passing, even though every day isn't a perfect score. So I guess that's still good. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe that's just cope. But right now, I'm just kind of see this year to the end, both like in living and making it to the end of the year, but also like I have plans for the end of the year. And the new year brings some changes. I go for some training. Um, I go on a trip. So more things will be able to be like achieved in the new year for sure, regardless of how this year goes. But I still want to make the most of this one instead of just kind of sitting around and biding my time. I'm just keeping it a buck. Yeah. Hmm. Don't feel too bad, but definitely felt harder than usual. So I think if I want to change my rep scheme, I probably shouldn't change my form too. But we'll see. I'll move on to rows now. Oh wait, no, right up, flat, reverse back kick, and then rows.